Hello, welcome back to Fluentease. In today's episode, we're tackling a big challenge for many English learners: how to think in English and stop translating in your head. If you've ever struggled to speak fluently because you're translating every sentence from your native language, don't worry, you're not alone. This happens to almost every learner at some point. But today we'll break down why this happens and, more importantly, how you can train your brain to think in English naturally. Plus, stick around for today's mini challenge where we'll put these techniques into practice. So first, why is thinking in English important? The reason you might struggle to speak quickly or fluently is that you're translating every word in your head before speaking. This takes time and can lead to awkward pauses or incorrect sentence structures. Native speakers don't translate in their heads. They think directly in their language. So the goal here is to help you move from thinking in your native language, translating, speaking in English, to just thinking in English, speaking in English with no extra steps. So how can you do this? Here are 3 practical techniques that you can start using today. Tip number 1, surround yourself with English, with music, videos. One of the best ways to train your brain to think in English is by surrounding yourself with the language. The more you hear, see, and interact with English, the easier it will become to process it naturally without translation. So, what can you do? First, watch English movies, TV shows, YouTube videos. Start with subtitles on. Then, try watching again without subtitles. Listen to podcasts, such as this one, and audiobooks in English. Play music in English and try to sing along. Music helps your brain remember words and sentence structures more naturally. The key here is to make English a part of your daily life. Even if you don't understand every word at first, your brain will start recognizing patterns and improving your listening skills automatically. Tip number 2, describe everything around you. No dictionary. A great way to start thinking in English is to describe things around you in English without translating. Try this exercise throughout your day. When you wake up, describe your morning routine in English. I'm brushing my teeth. Now I'm making coffee. When you're walking, describe what you see. The sky is cloudy. That dog is so cute. Even if you don't know a word, don't translate it. Instead, describe it in English. For example, if you forget the word for refrigerator, you can say, "It's the cold box where I keep my food." This forces you to think in English and develop real fluency. Tip number 3, practice word associations instead of translation. Instead of translating words between your native language and English, train your brain to connect English words directly with images, feelings, and ideas. For example, when you hear the word car, don't think of the word in your native language. Imagine an actual car. When you hear apple, picture a red apple instead of translating it. This method helps you to react faster in conversations because your brain doesn't waste time translating. You're connecting directly to the image or meaning. Another way to do this is through stories. For instance, when you hear the word dog, think of the sound it makes. Woof. You can also picture a sentence like, The dog runs quickly in the park, chasing the ball. This helps you create a mental image tied to the word. You can also link words with similar sounds to help you remember them. For example, the word cat sounds like hat. So when you think of a hat, picture a cat wearing it. I find this one helps me especially. The key is to use these associations and create a picture or story in your mind. This way, you're connecting the word to something meaningful rather than simply translating it. If you're enjoying this episode and want some extra help improving your English, check out our website at www.fluentease.net. There, you can book a session with one of our expert tutors to practice speaking, listening, and more. And as a special thank you, use the Podcast2 coupon code to get 10% off your first class. That's Podcast2. Don't miss this chance to level up your English. Visit www.fluentease.net today. All right, now it's time for our mini challenge. I want you to practice thinking in English right now. I'll say a word, and I want you to describe it in English without translating. Ready? Let's start. Word number 1, book. How would you describe it? Maybe something you read. It has many pages and tells a story. All right, word number 2, chair. Maybe something like, it's furniture. You sit on it. It usually has 4 legs. Word number 3, phone. Try saying, it's a small device. You can use it to talk to people or send messages. Great job. This exercise will help you train your brain to think directly in English. Keep practicing with different words every day. So to recap, if you want to start thinking in English instead of translating, surround yourself with English using movies, podcasts, and music. Next, practice describing things in English without using a dictionary. And lastly, use word associations to connect English words with images and feelings instead of translations. Try these techniques this week and let us know how it goes. Do you have any more tips? Send us a message on Instagram or Facebook. We love hearing from you. And if you enjoyed this episode, please rate our podcast and share it with anyone who might find it helpful. Your support helps us with creating content to help you on your language learning journey. Thank you for listening. See you next time on Fluentease. Bye.